today's video is all about not breaking the bank, but still getting that organic makeup and non-toxic clean beauty that you deserve. So let's go. Welcome to another video. Today we are talking affordable organic makeup. You may have recognized that organic makeup is somewhere priced between luxury brands and drugstore brands. It's like right there in the middle, which is a great deal considering the amazing ingredients that most of these clean beauty and organic makeup products have. However, sometimes it's just really great to get a deal. You get to get more, you get to try certain shades that you've been curious about, certain products that you've been curious about without breaking the bank. So today I'm going to give you all of my hacks, how I find affordable organic makeup. So here we go. Okay, my very first tip is to shop the sales. Now this may seem obvious, but so many times I notice even I've just gone straight into a store and checked out all the new arrivals and checked out all my favorites, and sometimes I forget that there's a sale rack and there's a clearance rack, but these two racks usually have so many gems, and when I do remember, I'm usually pleasantly surprised. So that is one of my very first tips, is to always shop the sales first. For instance, I just recently went into my local Sprouts grocery market, which is like a health food market, and they sell Gabriel cosmetics, but they were having a huge closeout sale. I don't know if they're not going to be selling them anymore. Gosh, I hope they will be. But everything was 50% off, and this was the perfect time for me to rack up on all of my everyday products that I use from this brand. So I called around all my local Sprouts and found the products that I needed. And went and got them all for 50% off. That is such a great deal. Like this foundation right here by Gabriel is normally $30, which is a pretty great price compared to something like the 100% Pure, which is $48. But with a 50% off, now I'm getting this for $15, brand new, full bottle. I'm going to be able to use forever for half the price, which is amazing. So number one, always shop the sales. Okay, the next tip is to buy multi-use products. If you are buying organic makeup all the time, or you're just getting into organic makeup and clean beauty, you are going to want to invest in multi-use products like palettes, like the Better Naked palette. This palette is by 100% Pure, and you can see that they have 5 different options where you can use them for eyeshadow, highlighter, blush, illuminator. You can mix and match, and it can be such a great way to save money. For instance, the individual eyeshadows at 100% Pure are $20 each, and this palette is $55 each, where you get 5 shades. So you end up getting about 2 shades for free, and you don't necessarily have to buy multi-use products. You can always use what you have in multiple ways. So take that lipstick and try it out as a blush, or use some eyeliner for eyebrow filler. This next tip goes really well with the multi-use. You want to look for staple shade and colors that are your go-tos, that are basic browns, pinks, mauves, that sort of thing, tans. These are the best colors to get. That's another reason why I love something like this, because they're all very neutral and staple colors that can work really well. And also matte colors, especially for eyeshadow. Matte will go a long way. So definitely make sure to shop for staple and neutral color tones that you can use all the time. The next tip that I feel like gets often overlooked is to shop influencer discounts. This is such a great way to get those exclusive deals that you wouldn't normally find just going into the store or going online to shop for yourself. And you can find these discounts on blogs, on their pictures, around the web, and especially in video description boxes just like this one below. So of course I've left some really great sales and discount links in this description box. So if you are looking to purchase some amazing makeup right away, definitely check here, and check here often, because I am always looking for sales, and of course I'm going to share it with you. The next tip that I have is to master minimal glam looks. I love to be a maximalist when it comes to my look often, and sometimes I just have to for my job as a performer on stage and on camera, but I have learned to master the look of minimal glam. So for my everyday, I'm not pumping on an expensive foundation like this one that I really love from Fitglow Beauty. It's one of my favorites. It's $55 though, so I use this sparingly when I have photo shoots and a really high-end event. Other than that, I normally use either my go-to powder with just a primer or moisturizer, or I'll use just one pump of one of my more medium coverage foundations, and that should be enough. You just put like a little mascara, a dab of blush, keep your lips moisturized, and that should be enough for your everyday grocery store run. And I know that coverage can be super important for you, especially if your skin is transitioning from toxic beauty over to organic and non-toxic beauty. There may be a lot that you need to cover up. I know back in the day I used to have dark spots and blemishes all the time. I would really recommend, like I said, trying moisturizer and powder, because it really doesn't take a lot. This one does that literally all the time. It works like a charm. This is the Satin Matte Foundation by Alima Pure. This is beige 8. They have 45 shades of this. There's definitely a shade out there for you with this, and this is such a great tool. Eventually, by using all these kinds of gentle ingredients and products that really care about your skin and don't include all these harsh chemical ingredients, your skin will clear up. So the minimal glam eventually will go a really long way and start to look very maximum, because your skin won't need a ton of coverage to get that. Yes, look. This tip is for when you're feeling extra creative. Try a DIY recipe. There are some out there that can be really extensive and you may end up spending more money, but there are definitely products out there that are such an easy swap that you can make yourself with ingredients at home. I use something that I DIY, and I mix the arrowroot powder and a bit of my color tint together to create that setting powder that can bake. And I'll just put it there and under my eye and wait for it to bake, and then just away, and it works like a charm every time. So these are just a few tips to save money and not break the bank while shopping organic makeup and clean and non-toxic beauty. So thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. See you later, organic lovers.